Okay, as much as forget that. Hydro development. Now, this is actually a pretty interesting, somewhat scary story that we see developing in the province of Quebec. Quebec, long recognized as an energy warehouse. It's one of those catchphrases we like to use. Some people do. So they have been generating hydro and making billions of dollars from it for decades. World renowned for the amount of energy produced in Quebec. Now, there is so much additional power available at Hydro-Quebec that they can't get rid of. They can't sell it for rock-bottom prices. A government-mandated commission that looked at the energy situation in the province has recommended that they put a stop to all the new power production investments. That includes the wind turbines and, of course, the last two phases of their multi-billion-dollar hydroelectric project on the Romaine River. So, here's Hydro-Quebec, who are known better in the business of hydro than Hydro-Quebec. Now, they've got so much additional power, and we know the shale gas issue, revolution as some call it in the United States, has made it a really tricky situation to get anything at all for the power for sale, hydro or otherwise. So, if that's their reality, then we've got to ask a few simple questions here. What is our actual deal with Nova Scotia? Like, what is it? We've got the vague overview, minimal understanding of it. We have some sort of long-term covenant, as it was phrased, with Emera and the people of Nova Scotia to buy the power. It was at so-called, in quotes, market rates. Now, what is that? How long are we in bed with them for? Like, is it the full 35 years that was discussed? How much are we getting for the power? How much is the variance that can be charged or suffered by the Nova Scotia ratepayer? Suffer is a poor choice of words, considering it will do the vast majority of the suffering. So what exactly is in the deal? Do they have a way out? Can the folks in Nova Scotia, regardless of private sector partners like Emera or otherwise, can we potentially be undercut, even if we get 5 cents? I don't know what the number is. What happens if and when Hydro-Quebec, can they indeed come in behind us and undercut our arrangement? This was all put forward by the regulator, the UARB, but how solid is it? Is this like a real firm PPA where we cannot be undercut by Hydro-Quebec? They have so much additional glut of power. Don't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past any energy company. You want to sell what you have. What is that deal in Nova Scotia? Like, what exactly does it entail? How firm is it? Are we in jeopardy of having to be on the receiving end of a kick in the head from Hydro-Quebec? I don't know. I really don't know, but I think it's important.